Alright, after 4.5 hours of driving, we've made it to Trail 25, Chepeta Lake. And where that sun is setting is our destination tomorrow. So we're at the Chepeta Lake Trailhead. It's July 18th.
Video.
Yeah, I got you on camera, man. See that?
You're going to be on YouTube now.
July 18th, 2019. We're
What are you
Chepeta Lake
posting
Trailhead. Of course. This is
On
my
what
awesome
website?
neighbor and his son.
We hope to see Steve again after today.
For sure. Looks like the trail condition's good so far. And we're doing the Highline Trail in the morning. Right?
Yeah.
Are you?
Well, you're going to go a different way.
Yes.
But you were still an awesome ride to get here, right? And thanks.
You're welcome.
Special thanks.
Heck yeah.
Woohoo.
Anytime an excuse to do something I wanted to do.
Oh, yeah. Well, we survived the first night of truck camping. Sleeping in the old Suburban. Hanson's having top ramen for breakfast. Woo!
Chicken.
Oh, nice.
It's breakfast champions right there.
Got some grape nuts. Yeah.
A video in the
And
night.
breakfast bars for me. Looks like it's going to be a hot day. No clouds. So we're going to get an early start. Okay, here's a map of the area. Eastern High Uintas. We are right here at this trailhead. We're getting ready to drive up, take a look at the lake again, and we'll go our separate ways. Brad and Anson are going to hike up to Eccentric Peak there, and I'll start heading this way. First goal is to cross that first pass and fish this Fox Lake right there. See if that's any good. If it's worth sticking around and fishing the rest of the evening, I'll hang out there. Otherwise, I'll push on and make my way towards Basic Kings Peak and camp somewhere in this Painter Basin area for night one. Alright, we're here for a good morning at Chepeta Lake. My neighbor Brad brought me up here. Awesome.
At the drop-off zone.
Yeah. Look at that across the lake. Gotta get Anson in there and say, hey buddy, check out that. It's gonna be awesome. Alright, looks like it's July 19th, 2019. Standing on the Chepeta Lake Dam right here on the Trail 25, which is a Highline Trail. Plan is to head westward towards Hayden Peak Trailhead. Going solo this venture. Planning to go about 80-85 miles depending on how many detours I take. And boy, the view on this lake is amazing. With that sun coming up and the reflection is awesome. Anyway, I got my neighbor and his son over there at the trailhead parking lot right there. They're getting ready to start their peak up, peak hike to Eccentric Peak. It'll be a fun adventure for them. They're going to overlook a lake in the other basin called Anson Lake, which happens to be the same name as his son, so that's pretty cool. That'll be a cool experience for him. And I'll have to show you some trail highlights along the way, but if you can see the snow on the ridgeline up there, I'm going to be passing that sometime in a couple hours, 3 hours maybe. I'm probably going to go anywhere from 8 to 20 miles depending on how I feel today, this first leg. I'll check in as I go. Well, almost immediately Upon entering the forest, it looks like right here at Chepeta Lake, it looks like this trail is already pretty unrecognizable. So, I mean, there's just some areas where they've cut some logs, but the trail was not very well used, I guess. There's a few little rock cairns right there, kind of mark the way, but I might have to check the map periodically to make sure I'm on course. Anyway, that was a trail update. And it looks like the trail crosses there, and almost immediately, it looks like I'm gonna have to get my feet wet. Well, after carefully crossing that pretty wide marshy area, good thing for waterproof boots, I was only got a little bit of water in my left boot. The rest of it stayed dry because of waterproof boots and the high topness of them. Pretty cool. All right, 1 mile mark in 30 minutes. Starting to warm up quick. I already gotta take off my mountain khaki wind shirt. Love this shirt. It's awesome. It's great as a windbreaker. It also light rain jacket, and you know, the mosquitoes are coming out with pretty good intensity, but they're not too much worse than they are at home. So, but nevertheless, I'm going to put some Keratin insect repellent on. If they get really bad, I'll dig into the 100% deep, but so far, no worse than back at home. Everybody's wanting to know what the trail report is for mosquitoes, but I guess they're not any worse than anywhere else right now. That could change over a few days when it warms up, but for now, nothing out of the ordinary. All right, ready for the next mile. Well, that first 3/4 mile was trails, kind of hard to follow, but this part here looks like it's pretty well traveled. Easy to track through the forest. So it's a little steeper climb through this section, though. Huffing and puffing a little bit more than normal, just trying to get acclimated, I guess. Oh my gosh, would you looky there? A wishbone. I think I'm going to make a wish that I can traverse this trail, start to finish, in safety. So I kind of lost the trail again, but as I stepped off the trail, I could see the depression of the trail. So sometimes you're not on the, you don't know you're on the trail until you step off of it and look back. Because if I was just to look down that meadow, it's trail's kind of hard to see. Maybe a discoloration in the grass, but other than that, you wouldn't know it's there. Well, I think this kind of puts it in perspective of where I'm going and how hard it might be. So, right there is the first pass. Right there. And if I read the map right, the trail goes up this little draw and then cuts just underneath that glacier right near the top, going right to left and then around the bend, and I'm sure there's going to be a similar situation going down the other side. If I remember right from watching all those episodes of Bear Grylls, I think it's called a glacier. Alright, if you look real close, right there, coming into the horizon, right there on the edge of the lake, there's a moose, mama moose and a baby moose in the water. That is so cool. I'll try to zoom in. Oh, it won't let me zoom in. Can't zoom in when you're in record mode. Fine. There. Switch to a different record mode. And right there. Boy. You have a steady hand to record when you're zoomed in that far. That is so cool. Okay, so I had to go off trail a little bit because the trail goes right next to Mama Moose. And I don't want to get her upset. You can maybe see a rock cairn down there in the meadow right in front of where the moose is, but I'm going to stay high up on this ridge and give me plenty of distance from her. I don't think she'll do anything, but I want to have as much advanced warning as possible if she decides to go into mama protective, don't mess with me mode. But this is so cool. Oh boy, there's some hikers and a dog right there on the left side of the lake. Mama Moose, she just put her ears back like, you get the flip away from me, dude. I'll eat that dog for lunch. Okay, I just met a family of 4. I thought they might be doing a weekend trip, but after talking to them, sounds like they're going to be doing the Highline Trail, following a very similar route to me, so I think that's pretty cool. I couldn't remember their names though. They were super interesting names. I took a picture of them. I asked if they'd let me take a picture, and they said yeah, so I got a picture of them with the moose in the background so that I can remember them. I thought that was pretty cool. And I think his name was Rob or something like that, which is a pretty normal name, but wife's name was like Trilby, and I don't know. I just thought they were interesting names. Ones you don't see on a name tag at a grocery store for a, you know, a keychain or something. But anyway, way cool. I think that's really neat that they're doing that as a family. So anyway, thought I'd share that. Okay, I'm a little beyond mile 4. Looks like I'm about ready to bust out of the tree line here. Been hiking the last few miles in the trees, but it looks like it'll be pretty soon I'll bust out onto this little saddle up here and I should be able to get a view. I can't wait to see it. I'll bet it's going to be fantastic. Well, I'm above the tree line a little bit, getting the first views. I came from the trailhead, which is way over there. Can't even see the lake from here. Anyway, I'm running at 11,200 feet. Or, excuse me, 11,300 feet. I'm now higher than Mount Timpanogos by our house, so. But, looks like based on those mountains right there, still got a little bit to go. Well, I'm nearly to the top of the first summit that I have to cross. So far so good, no snow crossings at all. I mean, there's a little bit of snow here and there, but nothing I have to cross. And that's the valley below that I just hiked out of. And I think right at the tip of that meadow right there, down the other side, is Chepeta Lake, where we started. Where I started, I guess. And then Brad and Anson, if I know them by now, they're probably going at the same pace I am. They're probably at the summit of that peak right there, right now as we speak. In fact, if you look really close, you might see him. No, you can't see him. But that would be cool if you did, because then I could take a picture of him and say, hey, I saw you guys. Okay, I got a glimpse of my first pass climb that I got to do. I was wondering how this year was going to pan out with that heavy snow that we had all winter and a late start, but I'm pretty pleased with what I'm seeing so far. So, looks like they got the trail kind of zigzags up through there and then follows the bottom of that snow line over. And it looks like there's just one right there. One little place to pass across the snow and then we're on top. So that's good. It's better than expected. That's awesome. Yeah, found a mini Bridal Veil Falls. Cool. I'll tell you what, that hill is a butt kicker. And I don't think it helps that I'm at 12,000 feet, roughly. I am pleased to say that no snow crossings. And the air is thin up here. I gotta take it slow. Which means no mosquitoes! Well, with a whole lot of effort going up that little pass, looks like I finally made it. Thought I made it like 6 times with false summits back there, but this time I think I finally did it because there's this sign right here. Highline Trail number 25. Uinta Wilderness. So we're sitting about 12,200 feet. And looks like this summit is really wide. It's like a big flat mountaintop, so other than those far off ridges, there's not much to see yet. I'll take a picture of the valleys below. Alright, reached my first milestone. I'm at the summit of the first pass. I'll be just getting ready to drop into Fox Lake Straight below me, you can't see, it's out of sight down that valley. I'll probably do some fishing there, have some lunch. I might go a little further because I feel pretty good. I was going to originally camp there first, but if I can shorten my hike to the next destination, that'd be great too. But that's what the mountain passes are looking like for anybody wanting to know what a bad snow year looks like. Usually by now it's melted off, but it looks like we still got a fair amount lingering, so there you have it. Now we're talking. That view does not suck. That is so pretty. Well, as George or Brad would say, it's cute, but I think it's freaking awesome. Amazing. I'm either going to camp down by that lake or to the kidney lakes that are beyond in that next basin. Make a decision when I get down there. But I want to at least stop and fish that and have some lunch. Well, like 33 switchbacks later, coming down that thing, I'm about, I don't know, 2/3 of the way down the hill, but my lunch hour came and went, so feeling like I'm low on calories, so I'm gonna sit by this beautiful stream right here. If you can see that. Off the mountain up there. It's down the mountain there. Super pretty. Anyway, so I'm going to sit here and enjoy the good views. Have some good food. Lighten my pack. It won't be in my belly, but it'll be off my pack anyway. And then I'll go down and fish some lakes, and then I'll make a decision about if I want to hike further or make camp. Well, according to the Garmin, it looks like I've gone 8.1 miles. Been hiking for just over 5 hours. So we're not going too fast, but considering it was 7 miles of that was all uphill, I don't think I'm doing too bad because it's only a little bit after 12 and shoot, it doesn't get dark till almost 9 o'clock. So I might have some fun fishing and maybe do some more hiking. What the heck? Well, what's on the menu for lunch today is Thai chili tuna. Hopefully that's not too hot. I don't want to be getting the runs up here. That could be messy. And I got some packaged mustard to put on pita bread. And over there I got my little vegetable tablet that I'm going to dissolve in water. That's my vegetables for the day. That'll be cool. I'm going to filter some of this awesome water that I probably don't need to filter, but I've gone through all my water today, so I need to fill up. Do that and we'll carry on. Silly me, I forgot a basic rule. Guy rule number 1. Never pee into the wind. Right on, look what I found. Oh my goodness. If I could find one of these every night, it'd be awesome. Right there. It's a shower. Gotta love it. It'd be cold, but at least I'd be clean. It's like there's another little one right there. Okay, so I had to show you this because this is so pretty. All these wildflowers. Man, this is the time of year to come to see this. This is cool. I mean, what the heck, man? I wish my family was here to see this. I guess I'll have to watch the video, but I'm really kind of sad that Christy couldn't come with me. I'm hiking through the forest alone. I'm like, You know, sure would be nice to have a companion to do this with and share the experience with. So, I don't know. We'll just make the best of it and communicate with her via the Garmin. And maybe we can get some of our friends and neighbors and the rest of the family, Miles and Mandy and Owen, and whoever wants to go, come with us and come back next year. It'd be really amazing. I know there's been a lot of interest to do this hike, and man, what I'm seeing so far has been super rewarding. I mean, it's so pretty up here. I'm the only one on the trail other than that family of 4 that I saw earlier. And I don't know that they'll ever catch me. I'm going a little bit faster speed than they are. I keep looking back, but I'm not seeing them up on the ridge lines or on the trail behind me, so I hope they have a good, safe trip. And they said they lived in Camas, so that's on the other side of the range, I guess. They're, in a sense, hiking home, I guess. It's pretty cool. Alright, I'm going off route just a little bit. Not far, a couple hundred yards, 300 yards maybe. I just wanted to go fish this brook lake, which dumps into Fox Lake. So it's called Brook Lake. Might have some brook trout. I don't know, either that or some girl named it. But we'll find out in just a minute. Almost there. Looks like Brook Lake has some fish in it. Little though. I did see one swim by that was bigger, but this guy's a little brook. Easy there, buddy. I'll let you go, don't worry. Still pretty. Alright, I'll let you go. Yeah, looks like this one's a little bigger. You can fight her too. Yeah. This is a big sister right here. Yeah, that one's would be one worth eating, but yeah, I'm gonna let him go too. But yeah, that's a lot nicer. If I can get him out, see how big he is. Caught him in the deep stuff. Oh yeah, he's fat. Size of my foot. It's not bad. Well, I pulled out my cooling towel to see how this works. Wow, it works really good. Actually, it may look stupid, but you know what? When the sun's up there beating down on you like that, it's nice. Well, this Brook Lake wasn't a bad little lake. I caught, I don't know, 6 fish in 20 minutes. Wasn't hopping hot, but it was pretty good. Most of them were little planter size, but there was one nice size one that we got. Pretty nice. Anyway, fun. Well, I've arrived at Fox Lake. So I've got a cow and a calf moose again. That's so cool. You don't see moose very often unless you're up here in the Uintas. It's just neat to see them. All right, feel better. Stopped and filtrated some water, hydrated, charged up my phone a little bit, propped my feet up, cleaned the socks out of pine needles and crap that fall in your shoes. Now I'm ready to Move on down to that lake right there, Fox Lake. Do a little fishing and then I'll see where we go from there. Well, I'm not a botanist, but this looks like some kind of a pussy willow or something. I don't know. Kind of cool though. There's Fox Lake. We should call it Windy Lake. It's pretty windy right now. Well, after getting a bite nearly every cast here at Fox Lake, it looks like I finally hooked one. But again, just little. This looks like a rainbow or a cutthroat here. Oh, a little cutthroat here. Cute little planter. Alright, so I fished Fox Lake. Got bites nearly every cast, but only catching little ones, and I don't know. I still feel pretty good. My feet don't hurt, and my shoulders and hips aren't hurting yet, so I think I'm going to try to find something less windy, maybe a little better fishing, hoping. I'm going to shoot for Kidney Lakes. It's another 2.5 miles or so from here, and it's getting about 4:30 now, so I think I'll probably somewhere between here and there. I'll stop and camp for the night, and get a good dinner, and prop my feet up. Be ready to head to Painter's Basin tomorrow, and maybe beyond if I decide not to do Kings Peak. 'Cause I've already done Kings Peak twice. I don't necessarily need to go check it off a bucket list 3 times. So, but anyway, we'll see how it goes. Oh, looks like I found that cabin that's on some of the other videos of the Highline Trail. It's pretty awesome. Oh, I was watching the Following Redbeard video. It made me laugh. He says, people were short back then. And just funny. Anyway, that's pretty cool. Well, good thing I took a quick look at my map, because I probably would have missed this turnoff. Because that doesn't look like much of a trail, but that's where it says to go. That's where the map says to go. Alright, after using this cooling towel today in this heat, it's about 85, 90 degrees outside right now. This is like one of my new favorite things to have on the trail when you're hiking in the heat. I think all those times we were having symptoms that we thought were altitude sickness, I think it was just symptoms of heat, onset of heat exhaustion. But anyway, this is a must-have on these trips from now on. Pretty cool. Shoot, these rivers up here are deep enough to support fish. Yeah, look at that. Several in there. Even over there. Yeah, they're not too big, but still. Maybe they're spawning, I don't know. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm gonna have to cross over there home. Hope I don't fall in. Well, before it goes out of sight and I drop into the next basin, I wanted to show you the pass that I came down. It's that pass right there, and it's about 55 switchbacks. Now I'm exaggerating, but there were a ton of them. Anyway, right there was also where I saw the 3 little bears showers. Had a waterfall for Papa Bear, a waterfall for Mama Bear, and a littler waterfall for baby bear. It's pretty cool. And let's keep the bears over there away from me. Yeah. So I thought I'd comment on this part of the trail. It's not on any map, but it looks like people have just took the most direct route to Kidney Lakes and bypassed the upper and lower routes around this area. It's good for me because it looks like it's a pretty well beaten path, and it's the shortest route to Kidney Lakes, and I put in about 14 miles today, and it's about a mile left to go to Kidney Lakes. Good fishing or not good fishing, I'm gonna stop there because my feet are starting to say, "Hey dude, what are you doing?" And my stomach's saying, "Hey man, you gotta make some food." As my coworker would say, my little gut's eating my big gut. So I better get that in check. Take care of that. I think I'll call that Flagpole Rock. It's just missing the flag. I don't know if you can see it. Looks like we got a mosquito breeding facility close by or something. Holy crap. There's a bunch of mosquitoes right here. At last, I've made it to Kidney Lake. It's time to set up camp, eat some food, put my feet in the water, and relax. And then do some fishing before it gets dark. Well, after a long day of hiking, I soaked my feet in the water. I didn't realize how cold the water was. Holy crap. My feet are just aching because they're cold right now. Not aching from hiking, but aching from being cold. So I got them soaking up the sun on this hot rock to try to warm them up because wow. Woo doggy. Looks like I gotta trim one of my toenails because looks like I got one starting to delaminate from the hike, so I better trim it back. This lake is pretty. So I'm not only doing some feet care, just doing some phone charging, and I cooked up some rice and chicken while my feet were soaking because I'm starving. It's like 6:40ish, and I had about a 400 calorie breakfast and about a 400 calorie lunch and one snack along the way. So it's amazing how you just forget about eating when you're doing stuff. But man, it snuck up on me in the end. I was hungry. Alright, Kidney Lakes. Strikes. This feels like a bigger fish. Oh my goodness. It's making the drag come out. Let's see what we got here. Oh yeah. Hello there. That's a nice one. Heck yeah, look at that brookie. Looks like Kidney Lakes is the place to be. Fat moment. Oh yeah. Oh crap, that's a fat fish. That would be good eating. But I already ate, so I'm gonna let you go. Well, Kidney Lakes delivers, lakes plural, not Kidney Lake over in Brown Duck Basin. This is Kidney Lakes, there's two of them up here in Highline Trail. It's so pretty up here. But yeah, I'm knocking them dead here with Jake's lure, and they are big. So pretty awesome. Nice sunset over the water. Looks beautiful. Alright, signs down there said be bear aware, so here's my food. I'm going to shoot for that branch up there, and then I'll tie it off over there or over here or somewhere. The green Holio is back. Just kidding. Well, I'm in the tent, and that was a long, hard day. Did 17.4 miles in on the first leg. My feet were really feeling it the last mile, but I got to Kidney Lakes and put them in the cold water and cooled them down, and feet are fine now. It's just the shoulders are a little sore from packing the extra weight that I don't normally pack on a trip, because golly, you got 10 days of food in that pack. Holy crap. It's like heavy. Anyway, this first day was a success, I would call it. I stopped at several lakes, and every lake that I stopped at, I caught fish. Kidney Lakes was amazing, holy cow, but it's a long haul to get in here. But if you can find the time to hike into Kidney Lakes, wow, those brook trout are ginormous. They must be last year's planters, because they're really big, and it's pretty early in the year. So anyway, the mosquitoes here are especially bad, so I ended up putting my rain pants on and my windproof jacket, and they said be bear safe this trip, so the Forest Service said they had a lot of sightings, so I did what I was supposed to. I don't normally do this, but I hung up my my food and the stuffed bags in a tree, and about 25 yards, 50 yards from camp. Anyway, so hopefully they'll go over there and not come over here, but if they do, I got my bear spray in here and my pistol if I need it. But anyway, I'm going to prop my feet up just to be safe. Taking ibuprofen 800. Holy cow. Anyway, great day. We'll check back with you tomorrow.